I heard Rob.
ConCon. ConCon, are you? Is Jakal playing?
Wait, Jakal's on the Rob.
Hold on, huh?
What's going on?
Huh? Hold on, what?
Talk about.
Does Jakal have a Rob?
Maybe it's a min-min counter? I'm pretty sure he's talking about something in regards to that, but here's a wish list to counter the gyro.
Why would you go for your min-min counter with how dominantly you beat min-min last set, right? We see the Bayo coming out here early, so maybe it's like a Bayo counter, maybe you just like it, maybe it's a pocket you're trying to warm up, you just feel comfortable.
I feel like this is the pocket that Jakal wants to warm up, because I'm pretty sure during the Zanadu disappointment that he had double upset, you know, he talked about not solo meeting Wolf for...
Yeah, no, he did. He's like, I love Wolf to death, but I'm never doing this again because this character has to work way too hard, and I hate this in FGCs. And now we see R.O.B, a character who, you know, does also have to work hard sometimes, but not in the same way. So many buttons for every single situation. But you know what Bayo loves to combo with? A big body, and R.O.B has that in spades.
Imagine if Jakal just wins with the R.O.B and he tweets, okay, yep, R.O.B's my secondary.
Or he tweets, Zomba, now I understand.
Oh my god, we don't talk about Zomba right now.
I mean, hey man, that's the tri-state effect.
I'll leave it to you up smash. If you do see that smash, I was like, the various things you could do outside the down throw barrier is like, do you read the up tilt or do you just go for the up smash immediately?
Exactly. Well, it's the up tilt is a fast mash and then a kind of catch, and up smash is a slow mash catch. So Jakal just calling the mix-up, right? He's gotten a solid... He's done a really good job of calling out every single one of ConCon habits. He's in Winners Finals, now in Grands as well. Lining up the up smash, though, off the witch time. It's gonna be ConCon, evening up the stock count, but you need to find a way to bring this percent back. Jakal has given you the opportunities to close the lead a little, but never, ever bring it back to even.
Yeah, you see, the Wolf plays coming in very nicely with the R.O.B. But here comes the Ashkan attempt. Oh, he's going to make it back on the stage at least because of R.O.B's good recovery. ConCon, great pressure so far, but Jakal is just using his fundamental knowledge of...
The high witch twist there to cross up shield, find the external pressure was just beautiful from ConCon, knowing that R.O.B doesn't have a button for that situation and now able to rack on the damage, the parry to boot to keep the pressure going, but not able to find the down tilt. Jakal's down tilt's just kind of dancing right past that witch time as well. And now the down smash can close it out. That was a full-on scrap situation, but Jakal playing Wolf is the scrap master.
Oh my god, I was thinking of how high wish twist coming, but good awareness of Jakal just going high. Don't get caught by the wish twist at all. But here we go. Oh yeah, that up air is not going to be anywhere close to getting off the top blast zone.
That up air is if you DI it wrong, you're very dead. If not, you're just still not in a not great position against Bayo because of the work 2 resets back to neutral. Oh, that being said, so far, Jakal has, again, just like let ConCon really made use of this lead, right? Let ConCon push these buttons that Bayo has to do at mid-range and just caught them, forced the attempts to find these witch twists, let ConCon use platform in the way he's loved to throughout this whole set and just try to catch these landings from time to time. And so far, ConCon hasn't had a consistent answer.
Oh, I thought that gyro was actually going to touch ConCon there, but instead, we're just going to go back into the neutral state. And here goes, oh, good tech this time. Not going to get caught by the miss tech down smash, but Jakal, once again, dominant position. The laser going to connect. Gyro going to miss, though. Went high.
I don't know if you see these short and full hop forward airs come out from Jakal. They're always fade back forward airs. There's every time he thinks that ConCon is going to throw it a back air. And because there's no disjoint and R.O.B's forward air just has a higher priority, he's winning those interactions so much. And doing it when both of them are in center stage means it's Jakal, the character with the zoning options, who gets to end up in center stage. It's really been the opportunity. ConCon was able to get the hits, but not able to get the big strings. And now, how can ConCon answer here in game number 2?
This is something I love from ConCon, you know. Got dedicated to Bayonetta. The min was not working. The Rosa Lena was cooking for a bit, but I don't think it was anywhere as close as successful as the Bayonetta.
I'm gonna be honest, do you really want to play Rosa against R.O.B?
I mean, unless you're the Buzz, I don't think so.
Like, now, right, you have at least a character who has huge combo potential against a character whose big weakness is they are easily comboable. That being said, Jakal with a beautiful SDI down to find his way out, That being said, ConCon still able to find the pressure to the corner, but not able to get too much. The gyro gonna bait ConCon to it and allow Jakal to reset back to stage.
Yeah, you see here's some hero slide, and misses the back air. Here's another attempt at the back air, will get it, and that's a stock. We're looking for that earlier.
Once again, up tilt back air, right? We've seen ConCon find a lot of mileage off of one of Bayon's most reliable kill confirms. Who needs kill confirms when you've got a down air like that, Supernova?
You saw there, ConCon actually lost his butterfly jump, so he had to afterburner kick back, and Jakal just timed it perfectly.
I mean, it's just been gorgeous play from Jakal, right? You're not seeing R.O.B combos, you're not seeing crazy gyro stuff, but what you are seeing is some of the best fundies in the business. Something that a character like R.O.B rewards almost as much as Wolf does, but also rewards you with some insane cheese to boot. And so far, ConCon just kind of, like, it's not even that ConCon's playing badly, he's just getting out-read.
Yeah, he's just getting out-fundied altogether, you know, outskilled in the full. Here's a forward air, will be enough. No, it is not.
The immaculate DI from Jakal once again. ConCon has had a couple opportunities where he's tried really the optimal thing, which is to catch Jakal on those DI mix-ups. Went for the up airs before, so I thought maybe the forward air would do it, but that time just, once again, Jakal not having any of the cheats.
Forward air coming. Here's a grab into the down throw. Will it be an up smash? And just up. He does predict the mash, but does trigger bats within to escape, however.
I love just right ConCon knowing that, hey, if I'm caught in this mix-up, I can buffer my really silly escape option and get out of dodge for just a moment. Now I've got Jakal in the corner. The opportunity to find the stock, dropping the boot, stepping on you like Lady Dimitrescu. Now the stock lead is in ConCon's favor, has the opportunity to even it up. Supernova, this robot trying to show that he's lactose intolerant, but what can Jakal get going? No cheese! No cheese!
Oh, that's what you meant. There's the up.
Yeah.
They're gonna go ahead and secure the stock. We got an even game, but Jakal can rack it up if he could get escape from these switch combos. Here comes another forward. They're gonna put him at 95.
Now 95. But not death, right? Jakal has not gotten caught out by a missed DI yet. So ConCon having to do it the old-fashioned way. Hey, racking on every single thing he can, trying to find the opportunity, but it's Jakal getting you in the corner. So good at these ledge situations, but isn't quite as familiar with R.O.B ledge trapping as Wolf. Well, the up tilt back air, maybe gonna do it, not quite, just a little too low percent, and this is Jakal's chance.
This can be his chance. But he needs a good combo stream to boot because, if he's throwing out special attacks, oh my god. So I'm really gotta apologize. I'm not having the best quality of image right now, but here we go. Jakal's gonna go ahead and get back on.
I'm right there with you, my friend, but through 4K or 160p, we get it done.
Wow.
The show must go on, and these two players
He did not go for up there. Wow.
He didn't, but maybe regretting that if he can't find the stock. Right now, it's going to be ConCon trying to find his way out of the corner, try and find the reversal. Has the opportunity going all the way up there.
No,
can he find it? The burner boost is going to just keep you away. Both these characters can fly, but R.O.B just a little bit better with that mecha advantage. It's trying to find the way out of the corner. These players just posturing. But it's going to be the witch time. Maybe the opportunity?
Wow,
No.
the gyro threw that off.
And
There's a laser.
You see how scared both these players are right now, knowing any hit is likely the last one. Do not want to let you touch them more than an 8-year-old trying to play tag, my friend. And right now, can ConCon find his way back to stage as Jakal
Grab
just
for
forward.
Jakal. There's a dash attack. What?
Wait.
The dash attack was enough?
The dash attack was enough. Jakal wasn't expecting that. The DI wasn't there. I don't know if you saw that DI line, but it was not where you want it to be. And just, we were talking, right? Jakal hadn't missed DI'd anything against ConCon all night. He was due. He was due. And unfortunately, it came at the worst possible time. So ConCon able to even the setup. And, you know, if you're ConCon, you take those.
You do. We're going to game 3. And, you know, you gotta take it to Jakal though, because I think if he was Wolf there, he probably would have lost the stock a lot earlier there if he didn't have the recovery route of R.O.B going super high there with the up B.
I absolutely agree, and I want to know more than anything, man, where has this Jakal R.O.B come from? Because it's cooking. I'm not gonna lie, it's cooking. Win or lose, it's cooking.
He's definitely found a secondary pick at least, but now we got to deal with a lot of down tilts into the forward throw. Going for the gyro does land it.
Yeah, but
That's the vertical kick.
Bayo off stage does have a lot of options, right? This character loves to live in the air. Rob can as well, but Bayo just so flexible that she can do a wonderful job of dancing around Rob's edge guard attempts, juggle attempts. You don't quite have the speed of Wolf at your back.
Oh, good read into the down throw, into the up there. Does get the read correctly, but good DI there from ConCon.
ConCon able to utilize those large blast zones to his advantage. Now the Witch Twist gonna rack on the percent, looking for the DI check once again. Jakal, though, not gonna get caught. 90% to his name, trying to hold on here, trying to still seal out this first stock, not let ConCon find a lead, because losing the first game after the comeback ConCon had into losing your lead on first stock game 3 would have been brutal. But it's Jakal still able to take it, so still can breathe easy for now.
He can breathe easy for now with the stock lead as well. And here comes another grab combo. Oh my goodness, what is this fault? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if we're making comments about this. It's not any of your guys' fault. We're just not getting good feed right now going in, but we're doing our best. And Jakal's going to go ahead and get the double up tilt into the up there. Wow, bad DI there.
Perhaps not the best DI, but, you know, still has one more stock, right? Bayo, very capable of finding very, very quick ones. Rob, a harder character to do it on, but not out of the question at all. The question is, can you find the hit, right? Jakal has just been almost impossible to pin down for the last minute or so. Oh, just walling out ConCon, and this is honestly what we saw in their last set as well, where game 1, and every time we saw the new character, it looked pretty close for the first game or so. And then Jakal was really able to just catch on to ConCon's habits and never give him the light of day to breathe ever again.
Here goes another laser. Oh, the laser this time gonna bait out that Witch Twist perfectly. Jakal, now he's gotta go high again. Maybe, no, got caught that time with the Witch Twist in the air.
Now the up tilt, double up tilt, trying to find the up air extension, but not gonna forget its mark. You do have the opportunity to rack on big damage here. That could be large. Right now we are 2 interactions for Bayo away from death, unless you find an edge guard. Not likely to happen against Rob. Down tilt into the back though means you gotta get out of the disadvantage state first. Which I'm gonna give you the opportunity. And
no, that's not.
Wow, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. That would have been the stock if it was Wolf.
We're seeing character differences right now. I'm so back air. Oh, this is the back air.
Missing the back air indeed, my friend. And just resetting to neutral as a result. If ConCon can take the stock, I actually don't think the chances for the game are awful. That being said, somehow finding the DI regardless, I think that kill flash coming in gave ConCon that little bit of extra time maybe to just
he's looking right in. And the forward air will do it.
No, wow. The immaculate defensive play from ConCon here, right? Making it last, but unfortunate SD. Jakal, 1 game away, Supernova. Can we find the reset? Or is it gonna be Jakal, you know, defending his home local?
We got to see, because that's crazy that ConCon could have made it back on the stage, but the air dodge, he's going for the direction of the air dodge to the left, but unfortunately it was not high enough because the afterburner kick actually collided with the ledge and pushed back. And we see the ConCon on the Rosalina again. What is he looking for here?
I like it. You know, I think you're losing confidence in your Bayo just a little bit, right? You're not getting the Wolf, which maybe you expected coming into the set, maybe you prepped for. You probably did not expect the Rob. And your Rosa did really well against the Wolf, right? You have good tools to contest the laser, to contest the gyro with that gravity pull. So it's definitely not impossible, especially with how hot it was playing earlier on. The question is, are you ready to fight this Rob?
I mean, we're going to find out soon enough, because ConCon needs to win 2 games in a row in order to force a reset. Otherwise, the bracket will be over, Jakal will be declared the winner, and ConCon will be the runner-up. But still, though, this is probably a big win for everyone, because we're getting to see Jakal's Rob for probably the first time right now. But ConCon already trying to make sure that he gets the lead before we can say anything about that Rob.
Trying to get the lead, my friend, but percent is just percent. Until you close out that stock, no lead should ever feel like it's firmly yours. And even then, right, against a player like Jakal, you have to always be on guard up till up there. Would have found it, but using the floatiness, right, to just get out of that combo. The back throw not going to do it. Rosalina has found her star child once again, though, and trying to put you into a star KO perhaps to boot, but instead Jakal going to find the way back down and still trying to get a stock on the board here.
Still trying indeed. Here goes the Luma into the... Oh, Luma's actually a little bit in danger, trying to get back to the Rosalina. I love the companion Rosalina. I don't want to, like, maybe get any regrettable comments. There's the up smash.
Wow. The shield to block the... with Rosa in front, right, to block that first backer.
From Jakal.
But it was gorgeous backer, my friend, and the defensive play to then find the stock earlier in turn, immaculate stuff from both players. You do, however, now have a dead even game, and it's gonna be Rosa. You see ConCon evidently having practiced these Rosa gyro combos at least a little, right, has some idea and good game knowledge to at least just get the setups cooking. This is now 50% unanswered on the juggle, 78, 80% now, just racking it up.
A lot of up air spamming coming out from ConCon, and it seems to be working because Jakal just can't seem to get to the ground up until now, and he's just looking for those down tilts to set up tech chases and the gravity pull on the big robo beam.
And now just no opportunities in sight for either player. ConCon using these platforms defensively beautifully, using Rosa's floatiness to kind of just stay just out of the range, right? If you want to get up there as Rob, you need to use that burner boost, and that's a commitment that you can't afford when behind like this. That being said, gonna secure the kill and give himself the opportunity to get back in this one.
And here's a throw here, and a forward throw, 153. Jakal's gonna go high. No, ConCon's not gonna catch it, but will catch it. Was that an up tilt or an up smash?
I'm not quite sure either, my friend. Just barely missed it. It happened so fast.
I'm pretty sure it was an up tilt. I think it was an up tilt, but I don't think it would matter anyway, because ConCon one set away from forcing game 5, but a lot of down tilts coming from Jakal.
For sure, my friend. One more stock, but this is Rob we're talking about, right? A single hit can be death. And with no Luma online, you need to find ways to just get whatever you can, knowing that this is Jakal's 7-second window to send you to hell when you want to be the queen of the heavens above. That being said, the defensive pressure is just so good, but Jakal's back air reads are making him look like he learned a thing or two from the Prince of New York.
And now Jakal is one stock away from winning Fusion with the R.O.B. You know, it's really good to find out. I guess again, I'm going to reiterate this again, but again, it's probably our first time ever seeing Jakal's R.O.B, and it's already looking pretty promising. But already, he needs to find a way out of this hole, 122% to 10%. Oh, I was thinking he was going to go for the up air, but good patience into the Luma rocket.
No, and afterwards, right, that laser at a disadvantage. We see the high mix-up, trying to find pressure, tried to hit Luma away, but because of the up smash charge, if you look at how Luma charges up smash, right, she bends down so close to the ground that she was able to low profile that nair, and there was just nothing that could be done for Jakal to get out of the situation, right? Like, he just whiffed his move with that's very hard to punish, but if it whiffs, doesn't have great end lag. So, you know, ConCon creating the perfect opportunities, and I love that every game, win or lose, ConCon switches his skill. Like, I just love that.
That's so interesting, but now we're going to a game 5 here. This can either decide to racket or a reset. You know, I wonder what Jakal has to adapt in order to... Oh, Luma's gone, actually, yeah.
I mean, I think the big thing, right, for Jakal is just to be content slowing the pace of the game down a little bit more, right? There's a lot of times that you're kind of trying to get in these weird scrap situations with ConCon, where because you have those two bodies in Rosa and Luma you're fighting against, ConCon's able to just create a couple opportunities and trade Luma for an advantage state, then reset to neutral, get her back, and do it all over again. Jakal needs to just be more patient and just play it slower, take a breath. I think if he loses this, we're going to see the switch.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you definitely have sets to experiment with, and I think he's using a set to experiment with the R.O.B. You know, I was expecting a Min, but the Bayonetta, you know, definitely destroyed ConCon's confidence in her. But the Rosalina definitely picked up some steam. What is he looking for in that 4? I mean, I guess he was looking for a low recovery, but he just went high. Just makes Jakal look like he was a fool.
And I love that down air pressure from ConCon. Whether you get the spike or not, just utilizing the pressure or to give yourself the time to get Luma back, right? Which allows you to set up your actual ledge trap, which is what closes out the stock. And now with Luma back, you get to put them in the Nair blender, get your combo started 50% off 2 hits, not gonna lose the stock, and just the defensive pressure from Luma allowing you the free disadvantage.
Oh my god, I'm really surprised. I mean, I'm really surprised Jakal did not get a grab there. You know, fishing for those down tilts, probably expecting a couple shield pokes, but you know, I'm really surprised. There's up air gonna take the stock.
He just came on out.
Yeah, of course.
And I swear, like, make it like joke, get it out, get it up there, and now it's just ConCon trying to find the pressure. Jakal willing to take these single hits, just get a little bit of chip on Luma, saying, okay, if I can't knock you off stage, if I can't edge guard you, I'll just have to kill you the old-fashioned way by beating you down until you just decide that you need a little bit of a break to recharge your energy. Right now, though, it's just ConCon using these Nair cross-ups on shield so beautifully to create some safe mix-up pressure.
Luma's gone again, but Jakal's already got a 70% deficit. Let's see if he gets any advantage going. Oh no, there's a dash attack coming in. ConCon, oh, this is an up air though, but gets a back air in return.
And somehow just beautifully perfect spacing to jump over the laser there from ConCon, trying to wall. You see these downers utilizing the platforms defensively to just create from ConCon. Normally, Jakal is so good at using them to catch your landings, lane you defensively, but here it's ConCon using them defensively to kind of create a little bit of a wall from above. Not something you see very often, and it's what's keeping him in this set, giving him the opportunity to reset the bracket here as he now takes a slight % lead in this pivotal Game 5.
Yeah, while you were talking over there, I found out that Jakal got the side B into the stock there. But once again, he's taking a lot of damage. Jakal needs to pull off combos in order to get back in the game and secure the tournament. Both players on tournament stock, but Jakal is on winner side stock.
Yep, Jakal, as you mentioned, one more set to work with here. Very capable of bringing this back both as a player and with the character he's got in his bag, but he needs to remove Luma in order to do so. We didn't see the side. Yeah, we didn't see the Luma charge come out, or sorry, Luma shot come out at all from ConCon. Charged or uncharged, mix up or no, from the Rosa. So far against the sets he's played with Jakal. Now coming up on top and getting a huge PR win in New Jersey to boot.
It is. It's going to force the reset. I wonder if Jakal's going to go back to the Wolf now. And yes, he is going back to the Wolf. He means serious business now. He has enough time playing.
Yeah, I mean, right, you especially coming off of a bracket where you got double upset, where you were really thinking you were going to do very well. I think he was one of the top 3 seeds of that tournament to boot, you know. He doesn't want to lose his home court, right? Coming back 2 days later, he really wants to take home the bag, restore some confidence in himself, and I like the Wolf pick here, especially knowing that ConCon's probably going to stay the Bayo. I think if Jakal starts to
you mean Rosalina?
Or yeah, the Rosalina. I will say, Freudian slip, because I was going to say, I think that if Jakal starts to adjust this Rosa, which he has not started to do so far, I think we could see the Bayo come back, but so far, I mean, the way this is going, it's going to just be the Rosa show.
It's going to be the Rosa show, all right, because that up air's going pretty good right now.
Up air, down air. Rosa's got some buttons, man. Especially when she's got Luma by her side. Neutral air is just such a strong combo tool, and I like the star bits to just rack some extra chip damage. These retreating down airs, with the slingshots, with these dash attack cancels as well, create some extra space with Luma, control a horizontal and a vertical zone in conjunction with a platform. It's just beautiful stuff because it's giving Jakal no way to approach. He has to just reset and give up the stage control for free, which is allowing ConCon to then catch the second approach on platform with these juggles.
ConCon's looking pretty dominant right now. Rosalina Luma. Maybe he took some lessons with the Buzz in secret, but I don't want to assume anything right now. Here comes another forward throw. Going to put in an adverse situation. Going to take the stock.
We got Wolf Flash gonna come in indeed, and I mean, hey, it's not mid-set coaching, right? If you do it between grand final sets, so you know, who knows? But I don't believe Blood's in the building, though he is currently in the state of New Jersey. I love these back airs, right? Just utilizing, again, those movement mix-ups off the slingshot to create a little extra space between Rosa and Luma while they're synced together, or giving you just a little bit more stage control without having to commit to the Luma shot. But Wolf Flash so good at separating, or sorry, forward tilt so good at separating the two. Ooh, what can Jakal find? He needs to get in here, and he needs to close this percent gap on this stock.
They're coming in. You know, I think Jakal's easy way out is probably just gonna combo string into a back air at this point, because the way that this game's been going, oh my god, another up air taking the stock. Luma's been playing a pivotal role this whole set, because no matter what Jakal's been doing, Luma's just there to interrupt whatever combo he has planned, because I'm pretty sure. You go on.
No, I was just gonna say, wow, just the Luma there as well, right? Allowing you to get out. Speaking of the devil, right? The Wolf Flash to boot. It's just beautiful, beautiful stuff, and a complete reversal from the first set where Jakal really had Luma locked down the entire time. He wasn't able to get anything started, and we still saw ConCon play it close.
The Luma's actually playing a really big factor, because there's a back air coming in from Jakal going to even the game. But Luma's just giving Jakal a lot of trouble, because anytime he tries to get in, you know, it's just right there ready to interrupt. Or even put into a stock situation like so many times this whole set.
For sure, my friend. Jakal, though, now starting to adjust on this Luma a little bit, creating a window for himself. As we've said before, right, 7 seconds before Luma comes back here in a 1v1 match, which singles certainly is. So Luma now gets that second opportunity. Jakal already going to try and get her away again. Barely holding on to the corner, though. She's going to get one more chance. Able to find that hit on Rosa and Luma, putting Jakal in double hit lag, meaning that Rosa can get the shield grab after.
Here's a forward throw incoming. Yeah, it is going to be a forward throw. There's no situation. Going to play a little flash back at this stage. Oh, no. Luma hitbox extending to the ledge. Going to take the game.
Yeah, I mean, man, making like a reverse Gravedigger, right? Shoveling you upwards into the blast zone there. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff from the Queen of the Heavens herself, getting intergalactic. And I mean, hey, Wolf's a fighter pilot, man. Luma's the Queen of the Stars. Wolf works at her house. That's all I'm saying. Wolf works at her house, and ConCon's showing that, you know, that she's the lady of the mansion for a reason.
This is just a complete turnaround here, because ConCon's been on the dominant position with the Rosalina. It's only lost one game total, and that was just the game 3 winners finals. So far, this Rosalina has taken zero remorse in grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, ConCon has said, hey, I won last talk, last hit with you last time, homie. I do not appreciate the pocket pick coming out here. And so now, even though you went 5 games, you mean business, but guess what? So do I, and I'm gonna find the coast to coast, get the F smash read, the pressure, and just once that first hit came out, was that a 0 to death?
Well, I think it was not, because well, let's just see. ConCon is 81%.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say ConCon was, sure, but he 0 to death his opponent, right? 0 straight to the blast zone on Jakal there. Now 54% to his name. The Nair as well, right? Just a reversal, get some stage control back, trying to find a juggle situation. Didn't get what you wanted. Beautiful air movement from Jakal, but perfect job keeping Rosa and Luma slightly too far apart, where Jakal can't find those dash attacks, but was able to get at least some stage control for the moment.
Oh wait, that's a jump. I thought that was the uppy recovery, and there's a forward tilt going to go ahead and catch Rosalina and Luma on the ledge. ConCon's going to take that stacks down to the even stocks.
70% down though, right? That's very similar to the last game we saw. But Jakal is able to keep the stock count even, but the percent count not so much. ConCon has done a great job with extra credit on these stock leads, really just maintaining whatever he gets, not letting Jakal take those miles, only giving him livers. Once again, man, that up smash has been putting in work.
A lot of work, you know. The Luma's running a lot of power. The Wolf Flash will get rid of the Luma, especially because it's been, again, I've been reiterating this the entire set. It's been giving Jakal so many problems. Up smash gonna boot, not quite.
Wow. Yeah, booting you into the stars, but not off the top just yet. at those metal feet, not gonna do it. That neither will Nair to start the combo. Jakal's DI has gotten so much better to not let ConCon put him in those combo situations. 70% the last two stocks have now turned into 40. ConCon trying to find some more mileage on this one here as he extends this lead, but it's gonna be the up tilt, letting Jakal whittle down the percent lead just a little bit, keep these stocks even, and give himself another chance at this game.
I mean, this is the task that Jakal needs, because so far all the momentum's been facing towards ConCon since the Rosalina pick, and any sort of momentum Jakal needs, because if he somehow loses this game, I don't know if he's going to get the reverse 3-0.
I think it's hard, right? Because at that point, you know, everyone says with a reverse 3-0, all you need is to lose one game, and that's true, especially when you have 3 characters for ConCon to use, all of which have taken games off of you or come very close to it, right? You have to respect all 3 of them, and you might want different characters, and just missing ledge. It's gonna be ConCon now, 1 away. 1 away, Supernova. And Jakal just, we'll see, right? He's got 1 more game left, but he has got to dig deep to not implode mentally right now.
Let's look at this again. He goes in, gets the back row in, gonna get caught with the backer. Oh, it's a little angled lower than he wanted.
Well, he thought, remember that Wolf doesn't get as flexible angles as Fox or Falco, and so thought he was just gonna be a little bit higher than he was. So just didn't, unfortunately, find those hands, right? They just missed the ledge, and now, once again, you're getting caught by these Nairs, put in a juggle situation. You get 1 hit on Luma, but trade it for stage control, trade it for a disadvantage state. And ConCon has just never, like, you take stage control, you get caught by a dash attack on your landing. You hit Luma, but you get juggled. It feels like every hit Jakal gets, ConCon's taking 3 or 4 in return.
I mean, it might as well be 4 or 8 as well, because Luma's actually kicking in too, because it's like 2 fighters in 1. Like you said, it's like an ice climber aspect. Oh, there goes Luma. Here's an out-of-stage situation for ConCon. Oh, not quite.
And now, like, once again, we keep saying it, but this is the opening for Jakal. Rosalina gone, forced to play a lot more defensive, a lot more movement-based to just stay alive, let Luma get back, hold on to her. Jakal, though, lining it up and taking the first lead he's had all set long against this Rosalina. This could be the momentum shift that he's needed. We've seen it in the confidence. What can he find?
Here's a jab going in for the 85%. Luma's going to be gone too. Forward air, going to get met with a dash attack. Are we going to see anything going? Another dash attack.
And Jakal considering the neutral air there, but ultimately deciding against it, not wanting to risk the stock trade when things are going this well. I love the low wolf flash angle there. Get a little bit of extra distance, find the way back. Now, finally calling out these falling airs, right? Found an answer, at least for the moment. How can ConCon adjust? He needs to hold on to the stock. He needs to not go down 3 stocks to 1. If he gets 3 stock this game, which is certainly possible if Jakal can get back here, you know, the question is going to be, does he stay Rosalina? Does he stay Rosalina for the rest of the set, or does he try a character like Bayonetta for at least 1 game?
Now Smash might be able to do it here. The Wolf Flash is going to get back onto the stage. There's the out smash, going to take the first stock for ConCon, but Jakal already did a lot of damage with that first stock.
A lot of damage, but a lot of damage left to go. You only have 10% there, and now ConCon slowly starting to rack it up, right? A clean stock from ConCon here. If you take less than 60%, I think it is very possible for you to bring this one back, maybe even less than 70. That being, and this is your opportunity. Just missing the down air spike, though, it's going to give Jakal another shot. That could have been the play back into this game, but instead it's going to be Jakal racking it up, getting the juggle going, and now ConCon starting to get scared.
A little bit scared indeed. There's a throw. There's a Wolf Flash. I mean, up B going to get back onto this. Into the neutral stage.
I like the mix-up, man. It's an instant shift in your momentum. Rosalina doesn't really want to try and contest you there without Luma, and you're at such a high percent that now even if you lose a stock, and Rosa are already at kill percent to the point that once you take her away, it's just 7 seconds of straight kill options.
Luma's gone again. Here comes the up B, or how are we going to get back onto the stage? Maybe back row will do it right here with the round of rage. No, and the air dodge on top of that. No, yeah, that was not a good air dodge actually.
And I was gonna say, Jakal, we all have seen it 1,001 times. Jakal will get up, get out there every chance he gets, especially with those high platforms, right? He starts the edge guard, and there's nowhere to go. Did a much better job answering Luma this game, and catching these options, starting to lead trap more on reaction once again. Did it a lot in winners. We didn't see it too much on games 1 and 2 in losers on Rosalina and Luma here. ConCon sticking with his Star Queen for the long haul though. Supernova. Can he answer back, or is Jakal gonna force the game 5?
I actually agree with this stick here for ConCon, because as much as you were a little bit dominated there that game, the Rosalina has been probably your best pick against Jakal, to be honest. We seen the Min earlier, it did not do well. The Bayonetta did okay, but it was against a R.O.B. Probably would struggle a bit against the way Jakal's playing right now. So I have to say, I agree with the pick from ConCon to stay Rosalina, but Jakal, if he could keep with the momentum, he could actually make me eat my words with the reverse 3-0.
I agree with you, but just the ability for Rosalina to corner carry is so strong against Wolf. Right, you get so many more edge guard attempts to find those early stocks that you think maybe there's a chance. However, with how well the Rose has been playing, like, you can't fault him at all. Keeping this one close, but Jakal's starting to mix in these lasers now, right? Is able to start to trap in the mid range as well, and you're seeing ConCon get nervous. I think we're seeing a game 5 in this set at minimum.
I mean, that's a turnaround pretty quick, so we can't just say anything's over until it's over. We're just speculating here, but. You know, ConCon, yeah, as you say, he is getting nervous. Oh, catches the nervous air dodge from Jakal. Gonna go to upbeat this time and actually gets the recovery angle correctly.
And I love the platform empty hop mix up there from Jakal, right? Just vaulting his way from corner to corner, resetting, getting stage control. Beautiful fade back from ConCon as well, using that floatiness to get out of the lead trap for the moment. Still has to get back down to neutral, reset the situation. Supernova manages to find the reversal up smash. The chance is here, bringing the stock count back even. Can you close this percent gap and maybe even find a lead in game number 4?
ConCon's going to find something big here. To grab his start into the dash attack. Oh, not going to quite catch the DI there with that back air. But again, an advantage. That's all ConCon needs.
Yep, and ConCon trying to find the down air, which would have been the stock, even at 38%. Now, though, you're gonna maybe lose your Luma. No, the weak hit on that forward tilt, gonna not put her into tumble, let her live another day. And the pressure is on now. ConCon's juggle not being quite as effective as before, but still getting good percent. You are closing this gap, whittling it down. A back throw to take some stage control to boot. Trying to extend the juggle, instead just resetting to neutral, but before you know it, now Luma's back, and Supernova, that could be an opportunity! And it's gonna be the ultimate Dragon Ball moment. One more stock for Jakal. Can he close it out? Can he ride this momentum? Or can Supernova use that emergency break they just found, or ConCon use that emergency break they just found Supernova and just really lock this one out?
This is going to decide a lot of things, because if ConCon cannot close this, I can definitely see the big momentum shifter. But if ConCon closes this probably would be his biggest win in his Fusion career so far. And this is
I think it is one of the best wins in his New Jersey Smash career as well, for sure, right? Jakal is pretty solid at defeating players in his own state.
Jab coming in. This is scary right now. Jakal's looking to finish it. Here's the back air, gonna hit the Luma, and get the shield on the Rosalina. Up air. Oh, no up air.
All it takes is one off stage, but you're not gonna need it. The Wolf Flash, full confidence from Jakal. The king is here. He is howling. And if you're ConCon, the nerves are setting in, Supernova.
Here we go. One game to decide Fusion's 143rd winner. Or, no, actually, let me reiterate that. Not the 153rd winner, but the winner of Fusion 153 comes down to this last game. Rosalina, Wolf, Grand Finals reset. The 1 versus 3 seed is the king against the challenger.
Yep, and hey, right, they say this is a alpha Wolf for sure, going up against the Queen of the Stars. These two fighting over that contested space. Right now, though, it's Jakal full confidence, finding this coast to coast, racking on the pressure. The neutral Visa able to come in for the moment, but the Luma split, and now she's gone. ConCon having to start to run away, try and keep you out, but a misplaced forward air gonna give Jakal another chance to just keep this pressure going. That being said, Luma's back now.
And Jakal's already tried his best to make sure Luma's not an impact in this game. It's been the X Factor whenever it's got a chance to do anything. There's a back air. No X Factor needed.
I mean, hey, that strong hit back air is an X Factor all on its own, man. as we just saw, right, it kills it 80 to 100%. And Jakal's gotten so many sour spots on Luma, but that time finally getting a sweet spot, so able to get the stock. And now lining up the back air, trying to find the down smash. The rising Nair gonna contest it. That's the first time we've really seen ConCon have an answer for Jakal's down smash. Are we gonna see it again? Who knows? How can Jakal find his way off the ledge? The answer is not yet.
Forward throw, gonna send him back off stage. Another wolf flash. He's going for star bits as the ledge trap. I'm not sure if I'm liking the star bits. Like, they're not getting the 2-frame that he needs.
It's not even about the 2-frame, it's just about trying to create the pressure, and I think it's still achieving its goal in that. But I agree that mix-ups are in order, right? You've created all this pressure, you've created the conditioning to go lower, so how are you going to capitalize on it now? It's been through the Adair attempts, but they just haven't landed, and so ConCon's gone away from them, generating all this functional pressure, but not capitalizing on it. And
Jakal's on the reverse 3-0 stuck.
The reverse 3-0 into the 3 stock, right? This is just the Jakal we all know, we all love, and we all just bend down like Wayne and Garth. We are not worthy. We are not worthy because the king is here to defend his throne. Can ConCon answer? Can he come back? Or is Jakal just gonna seal it out and show that there are limits to what can be uncovered in Ice Spice and everything nice?
We have seen crazier things happen, but as long as Luma remains in ConCon's hands, it will be a chance for ConCon to get back into this game. But Jakal, this entire Grand Finals reset, the Luma's been an entire non-factor.
Yeah, it's just been Jakal, right? Just like winners, right? Really remembering how to separate Luma. He started off a little bit slowly in that first set and in the games that ConCon won, but so far he's been able to lock it down on this reverse 3-0. And so far, right, when you can't play with Luma as Rosa, it's very hard to get too much cooking. That being said, ConCon gets this stock, and I think we have a game on our hands.
Luma's gone again, unfortunately. Down smash incoming. Not going to be in there with the up B cutting it back in the stage for ConCon. Dangerous percent for both players, but Jakal can afford to take one. But how much risk can you take?
I think if you're Jakal, while you still have the second stock, you just are okay taking every risk you can, but covering everything possible. Jakal taking the Luma. As you said, missing the grab though on the punish. ConCon was trying to get the edge guard attempt, getting caught at ledge, and Jakal holding on. He got pushed to his limit, both in code and in flesh and blood. But at the end of the day, he's on top of this state for a reason.
Wow, what a reverse 3-0. It's like everything that ConCon did was making it look like Jakal was about to fall for Rio, and then Jakal responds in a big way, too.
Yep. I mean, that back air, I'm going to say it, that back air changed everything. And we saw Jakal, right, in the games he lost against Rosa, start to go away from those aggressive edge guards, even though Rosalina does not have a hitbox on her recovery. Even though she's floaty, big body, right? Easy to line that up on. But when he finally found that confidence at the end, it was all he needed to close it out, like find the momentum, get the reversal, and from there, he just never slowed down.
And again, I just think this was the correct pick for ConCon because the Bayonetta wasn't doing as much work as he probably would have wanted against that R.O.B, and the Min was absolutely not working. But this was just great adaptation for Jakal, and now I'm just wondering, I mean, like, how late did this come through? And good for you, Jakal. You did wonders today. You were using 153 and doing so in a reverse 3-0 fashion when it looked like everything was against you.
And I know how much Jakal wanted this, right? We've talked about it a couple times. But Jakal lost to player 4 and to Seagull Joe, 2 players that he is going in saying, I'm not gonna lose to y'all today. You don't even consistently make it out of pools. Both very talented players, don't get me wrong, but there is a difference between the two of them and Jakal. And so coming back, rebounding from that to defend the home turf against ConCon, who was just playing out of his mind with multiple characters today, was gorgeous, and forcing the game 5 with R.O.B as well, right? We saw the dawn of a new era of Jakal, perhaps. It didn't quite get it done in winners, but, you know, still did almost as well as the Wolf did, and that's saying a lot.
It is saying a lot, and despite, I mean, I know the loss, but it probably gave Jakal enough. It's probably good experimental purposes, but that was honestly the best way we could have came out of Fusion 453, and the best way to close it out perfectly.
Yeah, and speaking of closing it on out, Supernova, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at SupernovaSZ8. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I almost have 200 followers. I also have a YouTube channel. I also have Twitch on my channel as well. Go ahead and check them out. I have my Twitch link on my Twitter, and I occasionally do YouTube videos on my own channel. So also, I like to announce this, but if you East Coast enjoyers want to enjoy some West Coast action, be sure to check out MSM Zero right now over at Top Shelf Esports. I'm pretty sure they're streaming right now. And you know how MSMs are always at in SoCal, you know, one of the best tournaments we have right here. And be sure to check out every Friday. Backyard Smash, Game West Smash, always a joy to watch.
Absolutely. MSM, one of the most storied locals around, originally run by 2GG, then 2GG left Smash, and MSM went away for a bit. Now it came back, and if EE's lunch photo Twitter captions are to be believed, right, 2GG might be considering a return as well, so who knows? For me, I've been Ritual. You can find me on Twitter at RitualSSB, or you can catch my podcast on Commentary. We do record episodes every Friday. They come out somewhere between Saturday and Monday. Monday that same week, right? A couple days later, over at Cast on the Block on Twitter. And you can follow my org at Cafe Esports LLC. It's a great group of people. They run Wi-Fi tournaments every single week, as well as I just wanted to say, please, folks, just be kind to each other, be there for each other, and care about each other. It makes so much of a difference. Go to your locals, support your scene, but also support each other as people. Until next time, have a good one.